Okay.
Alright. So the links box and the battery packs are in my office.
Okay.
And then everything else, the SIM pad is also in my office, locked away.
Okay.
Everything else is accessible through here.
Okay.
The setup, these are interchangeable batteries. They can work for the SIM pad and the battery pack.
Mm-hmm.
You just hook them up, and there's 2 battery stations. One here, one here. So you can hook up 2 batteries to there. You can also hit a USB to download scenarios.
Mm-hmm.
And they recommend that you use the battery, though. You don't plug the power straight into here because it is flimsy. So if it does pull out, the battery's still charged.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not going to lose your session. And then hooked up to the mannequin, you have the air cord right here. It's hooked up in the back. And the power cord as well, the 12 point, you plug it in right here. The power cord goes right there. Alright. And before you hook those up, what you want to do, there's a bicycle pump right there. You have to hook him up on the leg, on the right leg, right here. And you're going to 120 psi. And this is what's going to cause his chest to rise and fall.
How do you know you're at 100? Oh, it's on the meter.
Yes. And if it's not quite pumping alright, you can always check right here. This is where the air will intake. The tank is in the leg. The air will come through here. So you can check to make sure that's good.
Mm-hmm.
As well, here's your IV arm. It's where you can put IVs. But you have to make sure you drain it every time.
Mm-hmm.
You can check the carotid pulse right here.
Do you have to pump it?
Yes. Or no, you don't have to pump it. It's automatic. These are they're labeled. This one is for pneumo, and this one is for the tongue.
One for the lung, one for the tongue.
Yes. Also, you can check the brachial and radial pulse as well.
Okay.
And this is where your blood pressure cuff will go. It's already calibrated.
Mm-hmm.
All of them are already calibrated. If they need calibrated, it's really easy on the SIM pad to do. Alright. Here's the SIM pad. This is what it's going to look. I'm just getting back to the start. This is when you start it up. Each one's color coded. This example is Foxtrot, yellow. I have a sign in my room that says it. Alright, you can hit manual mode, automatic mode, or settings. You can go to, if you want to start a session, you can go to manual mode. It'll set. And then you want to click healthy. These are also some themes that you can go down, but if you just want to start with a healthy patient, you can add the instructor, the participant, all the way up to 10 participants, and you can name the session as well. You hit OK and start and do it. For some quick changes, you can just hit the sinus and you can go normal or VTEC. Those are your quick ones, but you can also hit show all rhythms and it'll have all the rhythms right here. And these buttons right here, you can do heart rhythm, heart rate, your pacing, so your heart sound, blood pressure, everything, SpO2, temperature, you can change. And before you change anything, you have to make sure you hit activate, or else. Here's your sounds. You can also speak. And there, your bowel sounds as well. And also the big one on this, when you check a pulse or they do something on the log, it will tell you exactly what time they did it. And say your session's ending and you want to go over everything, you can hit view log, and it's going to, everything in this session that happened, it's going to come up and it's going to show you exactly what the time and everything that everybody did something right there. And then you can go back, then you log out. And that's the starting screen right there. That's pretty much.
Is that it?
Yes.